knock on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie you to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that capping all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen your watch when you first dropped, that was clouded, which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holler back, just how the raps. I got up to make sure every dollar stacks. Y'all aiming for the stars, I'm at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out your. Have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs, it's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far, he treat them like they.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jake Arrieta is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's the third baseman, John. Josh Donaldson. Here comes the first pitch. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen going back, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Kyle Wright gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking. Strike three. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. One out, nobody on. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Down the third baseline. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. And now Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball two.
Ball two.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball four as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with two away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Harper is off at first with 2 away. Harper running from first. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He swings and lines it to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Digging in now, JT Realmuto. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. They're trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Kyle Wright. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's dead center for strike 1. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now in the box, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Inciarte makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And another foul ball. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on first delivery to him on the way. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Jake Arrieta comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Slow grounder to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Andrew McCutchen. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a wave and a miss, looked like the slider there. Markakis leads off first with 1 away. This is chopped down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Braves strand one, but they're on top 2-0. Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get back in safely. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. The 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Line drive, base hit. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 0-2 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's
And this is low, ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full. Atlanta leads it 2-0. Stepping in, Dansby Swanson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Hot shot down the line. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Wright. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A ball and a strike. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worrying about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Striding into the box, Josh Donaldson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
As a look, now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Inciarte, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is high and outside for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Hit hard down the left field line. Just foul. Towards second. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Swanson into shallow left. He's there and records the first down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side. Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
And he takes ball 1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Philly. Aaron Nola will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Pereira is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So with one away now, that'll bring in Nick Markakis. First delivery to him on the way. Line hard to center field. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Stepping in now, Brian McCann. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. Gone! A two-run home run for Brian McCann. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
One and one. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Markakis has a read on it. 1 down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Here's Bryce Harper now. Last time through was a base hit. He's set, and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Segura, base runner at first with one out.
He's going.
Segura runs. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Popped him up. McCann has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. In now, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Hit out towards second, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. So a runner at second, two down now, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. First offering on its way, and he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We're through 6. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Seventh inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. So stepping in, Kyle Wright. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The pitcher, number 60.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Matt Joyce is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And the pitch on 2-1. He got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. Josh Donaldson will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now a first pitch changeup here, too far inside. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Harper, and this one bounds around against the wall. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
2-2.
The 2-2 slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Sir Anthony Dominguez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Acuna will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 4-1. Frank Creech is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. McCann corrals it, and the throw is in time. Herrera is retired, and there's 1 away. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Standing in, Michael Franco. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Low for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Acuna racing back to the track, to the wall. Gone!
Aaron Altair
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. One and one to Aaron Altair. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies 2. Herb Fay is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Brian McCann will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning.
Ball
2-0 now.
2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
He's set. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. McCann leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Rolled slowly to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta as they can't add to their. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Shane Carl is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Ready once again, Gene Segura, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, man, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the belt, the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Hard liner to center field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies go down quietly there. They trail it here 4-2. Vince Velasquez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Johan Camargo will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Hit to third. There is Franco. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Donaldson. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and Arodys Vizcaíno comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2. Realmuto stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. The bouncer to the left side. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Hit hard on the ground to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50. for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Wright gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Arodys Vizcaíno closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
It's a verse. It goes skirt. Keep a drop a riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in a purse. In a St. Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like. And my she's a diva. Purdy like Lupita. Peter Piper pick up. Make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes and a slash. I'm undefeated.